Yo, what's up you guys? Today I thought I'd bring you guys a new video here showing you how to clean up space on your actual computer. And hopefully this little video will help you gain some FPS in your games and just make your overall performance of your computer run more efficiently and faster. So this will help a lot of lower end PCs and also high end PCs, but this is mainly a video just for the lower end PCs. But I really appreciate if you guys like, subscribe, comment on the video, and tell me anything in the description or in the comments, what else I should add on to the video. So anyways, let's get into the first step. So the first step, you just want to go to your search bar at the bottom of your screen, and you just want to type in percent local app data, percent, and then this should pop up right here. You just want to click on that. You're gonna make sure you click on app data, or actually go into local, and then make sure you're in the local folder, and you want to scroll down until you find a folder called Temp. So what this has all the temporary files that your PC is just like doesn't use anymore, error files, PC files that are not in use anymore. So what you want to do is you want to highlight everything that's in that folder, and you just want to click on delete. Now it's not gonna delete everything because some of the things in this folder your computer is still using, but I highly recommend to do it because this is completely safe and it saves you a lot of space. So this is one little trick, but for the files that it won't delete, you just want to click on do this for all current items and press skip. So once you've done that, that should be clear. You should be able to go down to your recycle bin and empty the recycle bin out. And then once you're done with that step, you're going to go down to the search bar again, type in storage, and click on storage settings. So this is going to bring up everything that's on your main hard drive that you have Windows 10 downloaded on. So what it has is your apps and features, what's on your desktop, your documents, your videos, your temporary files. This is another area you can go into and delete some temporary files that you do not need on your computer anymore. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go into this, and we're going to, all the ones checked marked, we're going to delete. So we got DirectX shader cache checkmarked, Microsoft Defender, thumbnails, temporary files, temporary internet files, and device driver packages. This part, it might take a while when you delete, so just give it time. You can checkmark this one, but it will delete everything in your downloads folder, so that's really up to you. But anyways, let's just remove these files real quick. Alright, so it finished cleaning up all the temporary files. So once we're done with that, you can also, to help with your FPS and just get better FPS in game, you just want to go down here, and this will also help your computer run better. You just want to type in power, and edit power plan will come up. You want to make sure that you're on not balanced, but you're on your ultimate power plan or high performance. You could use balanced is good also, because let's say you're not doing a heavy task, you're just like searching the web or anything like that. It's not gonna clock your CPU to a high clockage rate, because your computer is just doing a very basic task. So it's gonna keep you at a better power limit, and your PC is not going to be using that much power when you're just surfing the web. So I'd recommend using the balanced if you want, but ultimately I just use high performance, or the ultimate power plan. So yeah, make sure you choose either one of these, but I'd recommend, if you want the best option, just choose high performance. So the next thing we're going to do after you turn that on, you're going to want to go down here, and you're going to want to go to your graphic settings. So you just want to type in graphic settings, and you want to make sure you have this enabled also. This can help with high-end PCs, It just doesn't have that much of a benefit on higher PCs. It has a much more benefit on lower end PCs. So I'd really recommend turning this on, because this really could help with latency and your performance of your games. But after you turn it on, you will need to restart your computer. And then down here, you're also able to add individual games and put which option that you want Windows to work on. So you can have it do a high performance or power saving, but if you want your games to run at the best performance, choose high performance. Alright, so after you've done that, now you want to type in game mode. And this is another setting inside of Windows that is kind of iffy, because this possibly could help out lower end PCs, or could help out higher end PCs. But the thing with this one is, you have to test out for yourself and see if it really benefits your computer, because some people with it on, they tend to get more stuttering on the game. Some people with it on, they tend to get more higher FPS, or it's just more responsive. So I would recommend testing out this setting, game mode, but for my PC I know it works pretty good, so I just keep it on. And once you have that on, this one you do not need to restart your computer, but just turn it on. And then we're going to go to Xbox Game Bar. We're going to make sure Xbox Game Bar is turned off if we're not using the Xbox Game Bar, because we're going to be using our graphics cards overlay that we have, so there's no need for the Xbox Game Bar. And also make sure anything else inside of your privacy settings is turned off. So everything in general should be turned off. Anything like this, speech, turn off. All this, turn off. All these, turn off. Turn off, turn off. Camera, keep that on. If you use a camera frequently, I recommend keeping it on, and also microphone. But everything else in here, I mostly have it off. So this will help too with the speed of your computer if you were looking to turn those on or off. Alright, so another thing we can do with this whole video is we can also, I'll put these two programs in the description. These are for malware, so if you have any malware on your computer, that could really slow down your computer. So we want to make sure that we have no malware on our computer, because if we have malware on our computer, one, people can get your passwords, your email, anything like that, any type of information. And also it's just feeding off of your CPU, and it feeds off your RAM too, so you want to make sure you have no malware on your computer. So what we're going to do is we're going to let these run. I'm going to open the first one. The first one is AWD Cleaner. It's a really recommended malware cleaner. And the next one is called Malwarebytes. So I recommend running both of them, but run one at a time. So first we're going to run this one. So as soon as you open it, you got quarantine log file settings, help. You don't want to touch anything else. You just want to click on scan now, and it's going to scan your computer really quick. I'm going to pause the video as soon as it's done. Yo guys, so my download has finished, or the AWD cleaner was done. So it just had like one malware, so I just pressed quarantine. But once you've done that, you want to run Malwarebytes, and then after you run Malwarebytes, click scan. It's gonna scan your whole PC's hard drive, make sure there's no type of viruses on your computer. And then after it's done, just let it run. And after it's done, just click on quarantine. Quarantine any malware that you saw in there, and then you just want to go and delete it inside of Malwarebytes. But one other trick I could recommend you guys to do is go into your Discord, if you have Discord on your PC, and go to advanced, and then make sure hardware acceleration is off. This feature right here really helped out with my FPS in game, so I'd recommend turning this feature off right here. So one thing I was having with my games was I was getting a lot of stuttering, and my game was dropping frames like consistently. And once I turned this off, this helped out so much. Like, you guys don't understand, it helps out so much turning this off. So that's it for the video. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, you can always message me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate all that, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.